After a really long hiatus, I am finally back. I know I created this channel in order to document all the memories and all of the fun times I had in my life, but I think I've been having like too many fun times and not documenting any of it. I've been also been focused on school and work and everything, so I haven't been able to like think of any like video ideas or just even have time to videotape anything in general. So now I'm back. I have a whole bunch of vlogs that I have done, but they're still in the editing app and I haven't been able to get to them, especially the SLC vlog from like 4 years ago. I made that and then I uploaded and there's some issues with it and I have it complete. I just haven't been able to download it and post it up yet, so I'll try to do that soon. But for today, I'm going to be doing a kind of like a get back to school vlog, and I'm gonna be doing a kind of like a what's in my bag and like what you need for college, like all the essentials, all the necessities and whatnot. If you're wondering where to get the things, most of my things I just got at Walmart or Amazon, and if they're from anywhere else, I'll lay on them. No sponsorships or ads whatsoever, so we're just gonna get right into it. Don't involve money that I don't accept. So we're gonna start off with my gorgeous backpack. This is from Aritzia. Aritzia has a couple of sub-brands and TNA is one of them. TNA is kind of like a sporty, campy type of sub-brand. So this is TNA by Aritzia, and this is so cute. I saw it and I immediately said yes. I was like, I have to get this. So I decided to make it a little more girly pop with some ribbons and some pins right here. And up here is just also just like something I tied. I don't know. It has like a couple of compartments. So there's this huge compartment right here. You can put whatever you want. And then this little like pouch. And then right here, this is where I put my laptop and everything. So it's just basically two very simple compartments. On the outside, there's two like cup holder parts. And then there's also this pouch. There's no zipper or anything, it's just an empty pouch, but sometimes it's nice to have somewhere you can just like throw a pencil or something whenever you need to like get out of class super quickly. There's this thing attached to the first handle that you can clip to the second handle and it holds everything together. So I usually do this after I zip my backpack, but like let's just say there's a fire going on and you have to leave and you want to get all your stuff. Throw everything in there. You don't even have to zip anything, and it keeps your backpack together. So you know how like you get bullied in the hallway sometimes when it's like you're talking to your crush and you think you bagged her, everything is perfect, she's giggling, she's laughing, she's smiling, and then you turn around and you walk away and your backpack is open and all the stuff falls out. Like that's literally like minus 10,000 aura for you right there. With this backpack, you don't even have to like all you gotta do is just clip this on and you don't even have to worry about the open backpack thing. It's like, oh, your backpack is open, I don't care because nothing's falling out, you know? Or so you need to sponsor me because I literally love everything from Aritzia. So first off, it's not really necessary to have one in this day and age with technology and apps and all that, but I still like to write down what I need to do during the week. So I got myself a planner, and I really like the ones that don't have like lines, so I can just basically write wherever I want. Next, this is something I highly endorse, this 5-star 5 subject notebook. So it's got 5 subjects in it and it's divided already by this yellow tab thing. And this literally saves you so much money. You don't have to buy a planner, you don't have to buy paper, you don't have to buy dividers or folders because you have it all right here. So it's college roll paper, and in between each subject there's like a folder there already for you. So literally whenever I need to pull out my notes, I just pull out this one thing and it's all right here. It's super duper convenient and useful because if you have any documents relating to a subject that you're writing down, you can just put it right here and you just have everything on hand. Yes, you can write notes with your laptop or whatever, but I'm really old-fashioned. I like to write down my notes just to have them there, and it's good to look back on. Just like with the notebook, I like to keep some index cards in case I need to make some flashcards. There's Quizlet, I know that, but I'm old-fashioned. So something that I really recommend as well, if you have any miscellaneous sheets or paperwork like court documents or forms or lab reports, especially for me, I recommend having a specific designated folder or like portfolio that you can keep, so you know that like this is like important documents, don't touch, like don't move, this is definitely like required for the next day. So for example, right now I haven't cleaned this out from last year, but I had like my anatomy diagrams from last year, and those were really important for me to study and keep on hand at all times. If you like to keep everything color-coded and neat, definitely try to get post-it notes and labels. Some highlighters if you like to highlight. Something else that's really important to have is a couple of black pens with you, just in case you need to write something down in pen. Now these are black ink Sharpie pens. I really like the grip on them. But if you don't want to use a Sharpie pen, I recommend the Pilot G2 pen. You probably already know of this. This one right here is very reliable. Like, watch this. I didn't even have to like scribble it or test it out. I really like this pen. It's really reliable. This pack has black, red, and blue, and red and blue are also two important colors to have in pen as well. Now I'm gonna go all out this year. I have this entire pack of all the Pilot G2 colors, which is how you know I'm literally a Pilot G2 stan at this point. So you don't have to do this, but I did it. I'm extra. If you had to choose one thing to go to college with, like nothing else in your backpack, just one thing, it would of course be a laptop. So you can't really survive college with your phone. Like you can't really type notes that fast. You gotta have a laptop. So this is a 2020 M1 MacBook Pro. I think it's 13-inch, and it's really useful. So I'll just let you know the functions from right here. So it's not a touchscreen. It does have a touch bar, so you can adjust the brightness and the brightness of the keys and the sound and everything. And it has a touch ID on the top right corner. This is of course touchpad. And yeah, I mean, this is pretty much it. I'm gonna explain some of my stickers because this is my video, and if you don't want to see my personal touches on my video, then watch some other video. I don't know. So these are my stickers. I have Hello Kitty and my Melody looking at this apple right here. I have Breaking Bad. I have Piper and Leaf, which is a local tea company from my hometown. And then I have the Marion Day sticker, something that's really important to me. An Atlanta sticker because I really like Atlanta. And a Glossier because that's just one of the skincare brands I like. And then my school. So yeah, that's what I have for now. I'm gonna get more stickers soon. I like to just go crazy with the stickers. That's what us Americans do. Of course, you're gonna want your phone, but I'm recording with my phone and you don't really need to see that. Also, you need a charger in case you run out of battery during the day. You also need a charger to like plug in the wall for your laptop and also your phone. Really important to have a calculator on hand. Don't really matter what subject or what major you have. You're gonna run into math. Okay, let's be so honest. Like, you're gonna run into math. If you go shopping, you're gonna run into math. So of course you can use your phone, but sometimes during tests you're not allowed to use phones. So this is just this calculator. It's probably useful to have just a 4-function calculator too, in case some teachers don't allow this type of calculator, but I'm saying you definitely want a calculator because you're gonna run into math at some point during college. I have 3 like major day-to-day essentials that doesn't really relate to college, but you need to take care of your health and your safety and your comfort. So these 3 things are a water bottle or a water cup or tumbler. I have a Stanley. This is really useful because you need to hydrate during your day. College students walk around a lot. We talk, we do things, we exercise. You need to be hydrating. A pair of sunglasses because it does get really sunny outside. I walk definitely a lot, so it's nice to have sunglasses. I got this it's not from Walmart or Amazon. It's at this local boutique, so I'm not really sure if you could get it out. There's also rain in college and day-to-day life, so you definitely want an umbrella. And do not use an expensive umbrella because somebody could steal it. This is not the one I use. My day-to-day umbrella is actually in my car, so I'm just gonna show you this random umbrella. It's just so I can show you that I actually use umbrellas and I'm not lying to you. Now we're gonna move on to the bag. First we're gonna talk about this bag right here. So this bag is what I call my all-nighter bag, because sometimes you might end up in the library for an all-nighter, and so you need to take care of yourself when you're in the library. So I have like basically mini size everything. I got toiletries, I got toothbrush, toothpaste, contact case, contact solution, moisturizer, makeup remover, all of that stuff. Basically just like a travel kit, but just inside a tiny bag. The next thing I like to keep in my basics bag, I'm a huge fan of stationery and showing my gratitude to like little things throughout my life. So I definitely keep like these little tiny envelopes. They're from Hallmark. I got these from Hallmark. And basically they're full of like little thank you notes that I can just pass to somebody. It's kind of like, you know, giving them a love letter or something like that, but it's like for gratitude. And it's really useful to have because sometimes you want to kind of give them like a gift, but not like a full-on like flower bouquet, you know? You just want to give them a nice little like handwritten note. So I have that, and then I write a little handwritten note about how much I appreciate someone. Alright, so I'm going to start off with some skincare essentials. You definitely want to keep your face hydrated throughout the day. I have 2 facial sprays that I really recommend. There is the Caudalie Beauty Elixir. This is the Aven Eau Thermale, and it doesn't smell like anything, but it feels really cool because it's in this insulated container. So when you spray it out, it's like super cool. Even whenever you touch the container, it always feels like it's been in the freezer for some reason. But this one is a nice one if you want a little like, scented something to put on your face. Next thing, you need to be wearing sunscreen, and this is the one that can fit inside your purse a little bit, but it does not leave any sort of white cast, and it melts into your skin and disappears just like that. Super easy to put on, super easy to use. It's super simple, like it's just one step. So you should not get skin cancer and use sunscreen. Alright, so of course you have your wallet, and in addition to your regular driver's license or form of identification, definitely want your student card from whatever college or institution you go to, because you definitely don't want to look like a fraud. You want to be able to make it to your school events, and you want to be able to eat in the cafeteria. So don't be a fraud. Make sure you have your ID with you. Personal preference, I carry a rosary with me. I am Roman Catholic. Also, it's really nice and useful to have a hand sanitizer in case you can't wash your hands. Hand cream, super important. I wash my hands a lot, which is I guess a good thing, but my hands get super dry. So I use the L'Occitane hand cream. This one smells like roses. I like the original one that doesn't smell like anything as well, but this one smells really nice. It smells like roses, but some days it just kind of like is overpowering and I get overstimulated. So sometimes it's nice to not have a scented hand cream and just use the regular one. I also have a lip balm from L'Occitane. I'm not really liking this one. I like the Vaseline lip therapy one a lot more. I just realized I use a lot of French skincare. This one's pretty nice. It's just kind of expensive and it smells kind of weird and funky and it doesn't feel right on my lips, but it was nice trying this one out. I'm gonna use it up and then I'm gonna move on to Vaseline, which I've been using my whole life. I have a nice little reliable lip product. This is from Merit and it's a new brand that's come out. I saw it at Sephora. I literally fell in love, but this is a really nice shade. L'avenue. Let me see if I can have it. Focus! Oh my god. Why isn't it focusing? Does it hate me? Okay, well it's called L'Avenue and it's spelled L'-A-V-E-N-U-E. Sorry, I'm trying not to gatekeep, but apparently my camera wants me to. I never thought I would like to use lipstick on the daily. I thought I was definitely more of a lip gloss girl, but ever since I found out about like Merit, I was like, bruh, this is such a creamy finish and it just feels just like a lip balm, so it's like perfect. We're gonna move on to the other stuff. So this is a compact mirror. My grandmother gave it to me, so it's really important to me. I really like it. It's kind of crusty, but that's what hand-me-downs are. If you are a music fanatic and you can't live without music, like me, you need these. These are AirPods. You don't have to get AirPods. You can get Ray-Ban. No, not Ray-Ban. What was the ones that they like? What was the one that they advertise all the time? It's not Ray-Ban. Ray-Bans are glasses. What was it called? Bro, why did I say Ray-Bans? Like, does it even... Raycon! I literally had it, I had half of it correct, but I was like, why did I say Ray-Ban? You can get any other type of headphones or whatever. Hairbrush, if your hair gets really messy like mine. Mini Japanese stapler. If you're a fitness girl like me and you like to keep track of how many calories you burn or how many steps you took in a day, it's nice to have like a Apple Watch or a Fitbit. I don't like Apple Watch because I have a really small wrist. Apple Watch looks a bit bulky on me, so I really like this Fitbit. It's a really nice thing to have because it can tell how many steps you took, your heart rate, your calories, and it's also just nice to have something to tell the time with. You're gonna need your car keys and your public keys because you don't want to get locked out. I definitely would also say if you're a girl, you want to keep a hair tie on you. I bring my keys everywhere, and so if I'm gonna be in lab and I don't have a hair tie, I could just take it off with my keys and I'll be fine. I forgot to discuss this, but pencils are really nice. I use mechanical pencils. You can use wood ones if you want, but right now everybody's using mechanical pencils. If you want to be part of the cool kids, use a mechanical pencil. If you want to be part of the old-fashioned cool kids, then you can use a wooden pencil. If you want to be strange, you can also write in pen for everything, like me. Now I have this. It's really not necessary for me to have, but if you want to go all extra and all out, you can buy this little stencil kit. It's got like a metric conversion guide, and there's like a ruler, lots of stencils and stuff, compass. I feel like this might be perfect for like engineering students or whatever, but I'm not an engineering student. So in college, it's definitely a lot different than high school or middle school because not everybody's studying the same subjects. Everybody has a different major, so there's definitely major specific equipment and supplies that you need to consider for your own major and course of studies. So for me right now, I'm in pre-pharm, so I'm taking biology, chemistry, all that. So we have labs. So this is my lab bags from Lululemon. I think right now everybody's using these Lululemon bags for labs. I don't know why. I don't know who decided to do that, but these bags are perfectly like small to bring your lab equipment separately from your backpack, and it's super convenient because you can just bring it and set it down in the cubbies in the lab. So this is very major specific. If you're an art major, you might bring something more like an art kit or a sketchbook with you. If you're an engineering major, you might bring some engineering paper with you, and you might like bring something like this. This is what I bring. I bring a set of scrubs. I usually get my shirt right on lab days, but sometimes I'd be wearing shorts because I don't know, I'm stupid and I forget that I have labs some days. So it's good to have a pair of lab approved pants like scrubs so you can carry on your lab and not get kicked out. This is just my lab notebook, and this is where you're going to be writing all of your procedures. Our school requires us to handwrite these procedures, so this is my handwritten procedure. My lab requires me to have like a towel to clean out all of the glassware, a lab coat, goggles, and then I have this little thing to clean out the test tubes. Alright, so we basically had stationery, pens, pencils, our laptop, our phone, chargers, skin essentials, weather essentials, identification essentials, our AirPods, and our major specific supplies. So this pretty much wraps up all that you need in your backpack for college. In college, a lot of the stuff really is on your laptop. So you probably don't even need a lot of the stuff that I had right here. You can just free up a lot of space by just having it all on your laptop. And that's just all due to personal preference. But my personal preference is to just write everything down. So yeah, I hope that helped some people out there find out what you need for college. If not, this is a nice way to just kind of look back at what I used and what I had in my backpack in college. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will be trying to release a lot of more new videos soon if I have the time and if I can remember. But yeah, thank you and bye!